Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shift that a little bit. So I recently took a poll on my Instagram and asked you guys if you guys would like to see like my current go-to makeup look, or if you guys wanted to see like a morning routine, I think is what I said. But a lot of you guys wanted to see both. So I thought today, since I'm getting ready and I'm doing like my go-to look, I don't know why this is like being funky. The lighting is being really weird. Um, is that better? I don't know. Okay, but sorry, the lighting's funky because it's kind of overcast outside and I'm trying to like make it look not so funky, but that's what you get when you're working with natural lighting. So, okay. I don't know how to fix this, but it's bugging me. I'm sorry. Okay, so I thought that I would come on here and show you guys live. Since I'm getting ready, I have to go get my hair done and I'm super excited. As you could tell, like my hair is kind of at like an awkward length right now, but I thought I would just film my go-to makeup look since I'm getting ready. I have to go here really, really fast. So this is kind of like my go-to really quick, simple makeup look. Oh, Bronson just got home. What's that? I'm live. Why are you frozen like that? Okay, so some of these products are new, some of them I've talked about before, but this is just kind of like my simple, really fast go-to since I'm kind of having to rush. I am going to go ahead and prime my skin with the L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. This stuff is my favorite. It's so amazing and it's really hydrating. If you have dry skin like myself, this is probably gonna be one of your favorite drugstore primers. I absolutely love it. I think it feels so nice on the skin and it kind of wears really, really beautiful. Sorry, I'm getting notifications just on its like own. If you don't want to wear any makeup, I feel like this primer is just like really, really pretty and simple. Okay. Oh, so that's what I was saying. I'm going to go get my hair done. As you could tell, it's kind of like an awkward length. I've got some different levels going on, so it just is needing a touch up for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go see my sister who lives in Washington. I will be vlogging that trip too for you guys because that's gonna be super, super fun. We're going with like my whole family. It's gonna be me, my dad, my mom, Bronson, obviously, and then like practically my little brother Stevie. So we're gonna go visit my sister and her husband. I'm gonna be taking the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I can't ever remember what the actual full name of this foundation is, but this is in the shade medium 3.5, and I'm actually just going to take like 2 pumps of this, like very, very simple. Actually, I'll do like 2.5 today. But just because I'm wanting to do like very minimal amount of makeup, this is just kind of like a quick, easy, simple kind of like go-to look. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my Halloween makeup headband because we cute and I need my hair out of my way. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. Maybe if I move over to this side. This just isn't cute. Like none of this is like cute at all. Okay. How about this? No, don't like that either. Sorry, this is like the most terrible lighting today. And usually it's like pretty decent. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start blending this out with a damp beauty blender. Excuse the blankets on the floor. I love this foundation. I get so many questions recently. Oh, I guess I should probably say that's why I decided to do this like makeup tutorial, just because I felt like I I've been getting so many questions on what my new like foundation or just like face routine was and what I had been using, and I thought I would go ahead and show you guys because I feel like it's really simple and I feel like it's really easy, and they're products that are pretty affordable. Like, I think the foundation is probably the most expensive thing in this look like that I use. So it is really simple. I love this foundation though. Like, I think I talked about it in my last live video as well, and just in a lot of my videos recently, but this is the foundation that I wore on my wedding, and that's how much I love it. Like, I still wear it to this day. So I love that. It's amazing. Now, this is a new concealer that I started using that I am absolutely obsessed with. This is the Wet n Wild Cruelty Free concealer, photo focus concealer, that's what I should say. And this is in the shade light medium beige. I wish I would have gone down just slightly a little bit lighter, like I say pretty much in all my videos. I really love like a bright under eye. So I've been mixing this one and then my go-to Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's my go-to drugstore concealer. But I picked this one up because I had seen so many reviews on it. And a lot of people were saying that it is an incredible dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. So thought I would check this out, thought I would try it, and you guys, I absolutely love it. So I just like to take a little bit right there on the forehead, a little bit on the nose, and like I said, because I am mixing this with the other concealer, I'm not gonna put too much at first because I am gonna go in and lighten everything up even more. But this stuff really does have a similar consistency. It is just like a little bit like less thick, if that makes sense. If you've ever used the Tarte one, it's really thick, really full coverage, and it's amazing. But this, honestly, if you are wanting to try Shape Tape and you're not sure if you're gonna like it, I would recommend trying this concealer out first because it really is such a beautiful concealer. And if you don't like it, I mean, it's only like what, $5 as opposed to $25 or $24 or something like that. So then I will take this one, which is quite a few shades lighter, and then I will just add that right on top ever so slightly. As you can tell, it's just like a little bit lighter, and I will just add this right there to the center of the forehead, down my nose, and then a little bit on my chin. So then I will take the Damp Beauty Blender as always and just blend this out. This stuff is seriously so full coverage. Like, I think that's why I like that concealer so much, is because in comparison to this one, the Wet n Wild one really is a lot more full coverage. Mind you, I'm not a huge Wet n Wild fan. Like, I feel like Wet n Wild was really big back in the day, and then their products just kind of, I don't know, I feel like they just kind of like went downhill. So I was really pleasantly surprised by this concealer. I was trying to talk while blending my Cupid's bow, and that was like practically impossible. Okay, so blend everything together. I will take this and just kind of blend. This stuff is literally incredible. I've gotten so many questions and so many compliments on my makeup since trying this, and I'm just like, okay, I'm doing something right. Something looks like really good. So you know that a product's working when, like, one, when you're like, oh my gosh, my skin looks awesome, and then everyone else is like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? Like, it definitely makes you feel like, okay, I look good. Which, I mean, like I said, like, I don't really have terrible skin. I think I've talked about it in my last couple videos. Like, obviously, like every girl, I struggle with like certain parts of my face and stuff, and then I will deal with like breakouts during my period and whatnot, but overall, like, I don't get breakouts really bad. So my skin isn't really like a big issue as far as acne and stuff like that, but the dryness of it and finding products that are full coverage and give me that coverage that I'm wanting and that I like, but without drying me out, is so difficult and so hard. So when I do find something that I really, really like and that doesn't dry out my skin, I'm like raving about it. And I will tell you guys all about it, because if you guys have dry skin like me, then it's like so hard to find stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just set everything, and this is where everything like gets completely turned around. So I'm gonna be using the Coty Airspun loose face powder. Don't get mad at me, I have never tried this. Why haven't I tried this? Nobody knows. Why was I never told about this? Like, I remember taking this past weekend to go visit my mom, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you have to try this. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And she's like, yeah, how did you not know about this? And I was like, okay, I know I'm doing something when my mom knows about it and I don't know about it. So I just will take exactly like the way that my damn beauty blender is, not re-wetting it or anything. I will just take it and just dip it in some of that and press it underneath the under eyes. So if you're not familiar with this powder, maybe you were living under a rock like me apparently, this stuff is literally insanely amazing. First of all, it is a drugstore product, $5 for this huge container. $5, you don't have to use a lot unless you're baking. Like, even when you're baking, like, I've literally dipped it in maybe twice, and this is like the perfect amount for me. But this stuff is literally so amazing. It like covers your pores like nobody's business, like just makes you look like just this beautiful like airbrushed effect to your face, and it's like blowing my mind. Like, I got so many compliments on my skin and like how it just looks so different and like just like airbrushed, like it just looked really airbrushed. And I think it's been this powder, like it's just amazing. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a Morphe E41, just really any big fluffy brush, and I'm going to just very quickly dip some of that in there and then just start dabbing everywhere else while this under eye bakage is happening. Now usually I would go in with like a cream bronzer of some sort before I did all this, but today, because this is like the quick version, I am really just going really simple, trying to minimize as many steps as possible to just make this really quick and easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do my brows while that's still baking. Now, lately I've been doing very minimal things to my brows. The other day, someone was like, oh my gosh, you have the best brows ever. And I was like, what? No, I don't. I promise you, I don't. Like, my brows legit have zero shape to them. At least I feel like they do. I don't think I have good brows at all. So I will just start at the bottom. Oh, and I'm just taking a powder, really easy. Any powder, you could use a pencil for this too, but I feel like a powder just makes it 10 times faster. It makes my hairs, like it grabs onto the hairs and makes my eyebrows look a lot more full and like bushy, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So I will show you guys, I'll do one and show you guys what that looks like and like the difference. Like, it's not a huge difference, but it's just enough to make my eyebrows feel just like a little bit, just a little bit put together. So then I will take an even smaller brush like so, and I will just define that little tail ever so slightly, like so. And then I will just start on the bottom towards the inner part. And because I have no shape, I'll take it. And what I do is I like rest it practically on my nose. And that's how I know where my brow should begin. See that? And then take it and kind of feather that through, because I want it to be super natural looking on the inside. I'm not dipping this into any more product. Just kind of feathering that product through. Okay. Taking a spoolie. Kind of blending everything together. And there you have it. There is the more done, kind of effortless, groomed, a little bit more brow, and there's that other one. So simple, so easy, so quick. And mind you, like when I'm doing like a full face, actually trying to do a more like full coverage look, I will do a little bit more to my brows and kind of spend a little bit more time on them. Before today, for my quick, easy, like go-to look, and what I've been doing pretty much every single day for work and stuff like that, this has been like my go-to, and it's just so quick and easy that way I'm not having to spend like 40 minutes on my eyebrows, which, trust me, a girl could spend like 40 minutes on her eyebrows. So I like to just do this really quick and easy. Take the tail end and just kind of define it a little bit more. And I'm going very light-handed when I'm doing this inner part of my brow. I don't want to go too heavy-handed to where it doesn't look natural. I feel like this is turning more into like a brow tutorial, which is fine because a lot of you guys have been wanting to see a brow tutorial, like an updated brow tutorial too. Okay, so once again, kind of resting on my nose and so that I can know where my brow is supposed to start. Making a straight line up. And then with no more product on the brush, just feathering the inner part of the brow out. Really blending everything together. And this allows me to have kind of like a boxed brow, but without it being too groomed and precise, and allowing it to kind of have a more feathered out kind of boyish look. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else is liking that look, but I have just found that that look on me looks really, really good and really, really effortless. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and wipe this bakage away. And this stuff just leaves such a nice, like, full coverage effect underneath the eyes. It's so nice and so pretty. Take some of that and go on the eyelid to set that, because I took some of that concealer up there as well. And then I will take some more and just make sure I'm blending everything together. I really like to over powder, not over powder, but just put a little bit more than I normally would on my nose, because I feel like my nose is what tends to rub off, kind of wear down the fastest, because you're always touching your nose when you hug people, stuff like that. So I like to just make sure that I'm putting just like a little bit extra setting stuff. Okay, and now that the face is all set, I'm telling you guys, this stuff is, I mean, it's a little bit messy, but this stuff is literally life-changing. Like, my skin looks like poreless. It's ridiculous. It looks so smooth and beautiful. Okay, so now to the fun part. We're just going to quickly bronze the face. I'm taking a fan brush. This one is by EcoTools. This is, they call this the highlighting brush, but I really like it for bronzing. I'm gonna just take my go-to, I don't even know what bronzer this is, quite honestly, because that's how long I've had it. It's just like a palette with two, like, I don't know if you can even see that, like 2 pinkish shades, 2 highlighting shades, and then 2 bronzer shades. And then I am just going to, ever so slightly, start bronzing up the face. I love this fan brush for bronzing because I feel like it just really gives it such a beautiful, natural kind of look. Like, it's not too heavy on the bronze. Like, it's just super perfect, like, and just enough. And it kind of just goes with like the angles of my face. Take it down like this, down the jawline, and underneath. Okay, then I will just take a little bit more. Blend it out, warm up the cheeks. I really love me some good bronzer. Bronze up the forehead a little bit, even though that most likely is gonna get washed away when I go and get my hair done. It's okay though, it's okay. Okay. Beautiful. And then I will go ahead and take, this is a E8 by Morphe, and I love this one for just like bronzing up and carving out the nose. I'll take some of this if I'm just feeling like putting some of it on my eyes. Take it up to the eyelid. Now for blush, I've been doing something a little bit different. This is the L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Radiance Cheek Duo. So what I do, because this comes with a blush and like a little highlighting shade. Oh, and this is in the shade, oh, Romantic Rose. Okay, and then I'm just going to take an EcoTools Define brush. I really like this for a blush, and I will actually just mix this in together. So picking up a little bit of the blush, a little bit of that highlight, and this just gives such a beautiful, beautiful glow. Like, I love these two shades together. This has been like my favorite cheek combo ever. I'm like obsessed. I don't know why, but just for fall time, I think it's just so beautiful. I'll take a little bit up on my nose as well. And I always take my blush and kind of place it over there towards the temples. What is my cat doing? What did you do? My cat is being ridiculous right now. Okay, went a little bit heavy on the cheek, so I'm just going to blend that out with that same bronzer brush. And then just going to apply some mascara really quick. I like to just curl my lashes, and I will just like pulse the eyelash curler to really get those nice and curled. As you can see, it just kind of gives a nice defined. And then for mascara, I used to use, and I know I talk about it all the time. Let me see if I can find it. I used to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Love that mascara, but recently I've been loving the Voluminous Million Lashes. And this stuff really just gives the most beautiful flare to the lashes. It just makes them nice and wispy and kind of gives like that flirty effect. Like, this mascara is seriously incredible. And then I always like to take some on the bottom lashes. I feel like I've been really generous with my bottom eyelash mascara lately. I feel like it just really opens up the eyes. And then I will set the brows really quickly. And then for highlighter, lately I've just been taking the highlighter from that Cheek Duo and then just applying it with my fingers. I love the way that this looks on the skin. I feel like it gives a lot more of a natural glow. Apply some to the Cupid's bow. And to the nose. A little bit on the chin, not too much. Lately, I have stopped applying it on my forehead. I don't know why, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it just makes me look too old. And I don't like looking old. Like, I always joke and say like I'm an old married woman, but I don't want to feel old. Okay, now depending on the day, I will apply like a specific color, just depending, and that will usually make me feel a little bit more done up. But today I think I'm just gonna go in with like a nice nude. I'm gonna be using the NYX matte shade in the shade Euro Trash. It's a really pretty nude color. And that is it. Really easy, really simple. I'm almost out of my face mist, but I will spray some of this on. Yeah, I need to go pick up some more of that. And then when I spray my face mist, I've gotten a lot of questions on, because a lot of people just, I guess, don't know what face mist is. Like, I get asked so often, especially from like my friends, my sister and stuff like that. But if you are spraying your face, setting it, just make sure that you are not moving your face at all. You don't want to create any lines or wrinkles. You don't want it to set like that. So definitely shouldn't have been talking or moving my face, but trying to end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. It's at __ the Karina Manini. I will comment it down below. And yeah, I gotta go hurry up and get my hair done. I'm probably gonna go by my work and pick up some coffee. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably saw me talking about it a lot in my story about how my new go-to coffee is an Americano with the toasted white mocha. And it's just so good. I feel like the toasted white mocha just adds like a creaminess and it tastes divine. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go pick up one of those. My hair's straight and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it straight so that she can see kind of everything that we're working with, because it's a lot. We've got a lot of levels going on here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it, and comment down below what kind of videos you guys would like to see next. I am going to, like I said, because I did take that poll on my story and ask you guys what video you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you guys, most of you guys, wanted to see a like morning routine / apartment tour with Bronson and I. So I'm gonna be doing that, but I thought I would come on here and do this live video because a lot of you guys wanted me to do the go-to makeup tutorial as well as the morning routine with my husband. So I might as well do both, but I figured since today is the perfect day that I'm actually in real time trying to hurry up and get ready, I could come on here and kind of show you guys that. So yeah, I think that's everything. I'm gonna go ahead. This is the setting powder that I've gotten so many questions on. This stuff is incredible. It's amazing. I love it. You guys really need to go check it out. Like I said, I got mine at Walmart for like super dirt cheap. So make sure you go and get that. Yeah. Oh, and then I think I've talked about it here on my channel, but these are the 3 lipsticks that I've been loving so far. I'll go ahead and swatch them for you really, really fast. Euro Trash is what I have on my lips right now. And it is this beautiful kind of nudie pink shade right here. So pretty. Love this one. And then this one I've been wearing a lot if I'm wanting to go for like a more crazy kind of bold look, and this is in the shade Mason. This one is a little bit more of like a deep brown. I feel like it's so beautiful for fall time. It's just really, really beautiful, and it kind of has a little bit more of like gray undertones. Love that. And then the next one, this one doesn't really work for me all that much, but sometimes I will like put it right here in the center to just kind of give a highlight to the lips. And this one right here is in the shade, this one's really beautiful on lighter skin tones. On me, it's just a little bit too light, but this is the shade Bear With Me. So that is that shade right there. As you could tell, it's definitely like a little bit more of like a nudie, beautiful pink shade. So I love that. So this is the one that I'm currently wearing. Like I said, these are amazing if you're looking for some really awesome matte lipsticks for fall time. They're my favorite. And then another one that I'm loving is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm. And I'll go ahead and swatch that one too. I'm gonna swatch it right next to the one that I'm currently wearing because it kind of has like, even though it's nude, the undertones are just a little bit different. So that is Sandstorm right there. As you can tell, this one's like a little bit more brown, where this one has a lot of gray undertones. This one is going to be more of like a warm brown instead of a cool brown. So anyways, enough chit chat for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said, stay tuned for my morning routine / apartment tour that Bronson are going to be doing very, very soon. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I promise I don't do all live videos. I do a lot more. So if you guys want to come hang out and be a part of the family, make sure you hit that big red button and then hit the bell so you are notified every single time I upload or go live. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.